Where did the idea come from, first of all?
Okay, well the first county in Ireland that's age-friendly, has been made age-friendly, is Louth, and the initiative started in Louth in relation to the fact that Dundalk was part of a programme through the World Health Organisation's Age-Friendly Cities programme, and it was the only city in Ireland chosen out of 33 cities across the world, and so Dundalk was sort of the start of the process.
And why was Dundalk chosen? Were they particularly progressive?
They were already looking at certain initiatives, okay, and then what you have is there was the Netwell Centre there was working on some areas. Then the Aging Well Network, which is where I come from, linked into that and actually started to look at the development of the programme across the country. And the network's vision is to make Ireland the best place in the world to grow older. That's the vision. Right. And from that and from the sort of the implementation group there, they actually said, well, okay, if we're going to do this work in Louth and try and develop Louth as an age-friendly county, then we want to look right across the country and model that out across the country. And the process that we've looked at is not to kind of say, okay, this is how it's done in Louth and we're going to take that frame and put it everywhere else. It's a sort of a design and build process because every county is different. So Kilkenny's aspirations will be different to Louth's aspirations. Some of the issues are the same. Transport, rural issues are the same. Some of the issues around your environment and outdoor spaces will be the same. Tone zones came up in Louth and it comes up again here in Kilkenny.
What are tone zones?
The outdoor exercise parks, equipment that people can use, and I suppose they're specifically designed to be age friendly so that older people can access them as easily as anybody else.
Well, there are none in Kilkenny as far as I'm aware.
None yet.
Being worked on.
But watch that space.
The things is that this age-friendly county initiative is not a short-term project. This is how it's going to be, and this is how we want to continue forever. And so it's not a short measure. So the consultation and the communication will continue. So this is the first series of meetings.
Good. So what's next?
Well, we've got a big job ahead of us in terms of taking all of this information under the sort of the key themes, which are all around sort of housing, health, community, communication, information, all of those areas. And we're pulling all of the information, everything that we're hearing together, and that's going to be a big task. We're just talking about that earlier, and taking some of the ideas and some of the things that people aren't happy with, and taking all of that, putting that into a report form, and then drafting from that the first draft of the age-friendly strategy for Kilkenny.
At the end of that, or should I say, I don't know whether I should say at the top of it or at the bottom of it, is it the Department of Health? Is it the HSE? Is it the County Council? Who is the body that's funding it, I suppose, really?
It's everybody, and and that's the thing. And one of the things in terms of how we've reflected, how we've started to work together as agencies, is everybody has a part to play. The alliance is made up of all of those people you mentioned at a key commissioner level, at a level where they can actually determine the redesign of their policies, their strategies, and also can actually look at how they set their resources and their funding. Because what we're very clear about is a lot of this work is cost neutral. Yes. It's actually, there's overlaps in how we're doing things, and the people sitting in that room are telling us that. Yes. And so it's not that we're saying, oh, let's make this a huge exercise and present something new and it's going to cost a fortune. It's just about being sensible and actually thinking sensibly and being strategic and considering how we can work better together to create the age-friendly county. So when you say who is it, it's everybody, and that's the cohesion and how we actually work together as agencies, and also how groups work together. The interesting thing in the county, you go out to one part of the county and they've got a great initiative, somewhere else in the county they don't know anything about it. And it's simple things like that where we can actually take some of the brilliant ideas that are out there and build them into a county-wide strategy.
And have you found any one issue that has come up everywhere that people regard as a priority?
Transport.
Transport is cool.
How did I know? It's an issue for everybody.
And even where there is good transport, there's issues around accessing that for older people and how safe they feel to access it down the road and not being dropped off. You know,
yes, of course.
So even where it is positive, because there are positive areas, there are still issues with it. Yeah.